Touchdown. He must got mouse. But dude must got them. Dude must got that mouse thing, man. Tell you, them niggas be having that mouse trait.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat
me. Take it to the house.
Like how it tastes. Shawty use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm
oh yeah, they do
I
that.
never done this before.
Yeah, man, I got this nigga.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got,
okay.
We gon' let you
I got that's what it is.
Think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?
Why is you throwing the ball? You just got the ball. How many minutes is it? Run a screen. Run it. Call time out. I'm waiting on these folks. I bought some shoes for my birthday, right? And I told them folks that I ain't get them. I can't wait till this little 5-6 kid back. Oh, your boy gonna be on hard then. Then get another $1,051 Tuesday. Huh? What they gonna do? Keep me on quarantine for another month. Huh? No, this is what they do. Hell no, cause I'm about to go to the doctor and bring all this shit back. Hell no, I wouldn't say no shit like this. Damn, mom is still updating. They tell him that he probably got some bullshit on that. Let's see what I got. Start line. Let me look at my folks. My receivers so slow. Oh yeah, you got, but see that's how you do it. Man, I got a receiver. I got our free agency right. Young nigga 27.62. Man, speed 91, 90, acceleration 91, catching traffic 94. All this right. But he be fumbling. He ain't fumbling for me yet though. Man, when I tell you this nigga be catching everything. They say he the number 150 raced on his grade. His morale so low. Oh, I gotta get it up. But he been catching everything, you know. Who is Shorter? Jay Shorter. He ain't fast. He slow as a motherfucker. Johnson, I gotta get you back activated, Johnson. Yeah, I gotta get you in there. Young Johnson.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub plane. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over choice of rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns.
I got him folks.
And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we play with the sound is
turn.
Relieving the kings of all crown. You ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady.
Sometimes they don't, my boy.
But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Fool.
But they got a free agent. They got free agent. Looking for that. Oh, they got something in there for me. These niggas, they got landing, acceleration, they slaughter. Number free safety. This nigga 25 run 86. I see why you in here. Don't nobody want you.
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind.
Look at this. I'm gonna have it. Come on, Mom. I got something for you, baby.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps.
God damn, Mom, I just smoke it.
I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit.
Oh, no, he said he had the update. He the one told me the time. He's crazy. He's crazy. But I know he is for real.
I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, number 1 seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know the shit, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big.
You gotta stop him. Why you can't pick what's go?
Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know the shit.
Oh, he went for 2 and got it on you? I might treat you any kind of way. Shit, we in the division or in the grind, John. Yeah, he got 3rd quarter. He driving, manipulating you, man. Got you all out your area. That's what they do now. You gotta get that man. You gotta click. Computer ain't gonna do it.
Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter.
Man, I'm finna OD what's my watch. I'm just finna OD what's my Juju. Yeah, man. You still ain't gonna get shit? What you want for it? Damn, man, you still up there for that? He probably said something. Man, it's like something, I'm getting a ding, and I don't know what for, cuz. I'm getting something dinging, and I don't know why. Like some money that hit or something. Ain't no money here. He just sent it.
You do that like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geese. Too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you
that's what it is. That's my fucking email. I wonder what the fuck.
Come back, I'ma get back my bad when a check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when a check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
That shit is long true.
It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
What they want me to do on Marvin first? They said do that on Marvin first. Cause he might come with his big.
Check up! Ready? One man, that's it. I'm trying to collect.
Play action. It's locked. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Oh, God.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got four down. He's coming.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down. Love. escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here.
Y'all over it?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, over it. So you can go.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. On 1st down, Newman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson, catch made. It's Moreau. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. And you're exactly right. Force an early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again and again throughout the game.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Right through him.
Boom, bam, biff.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That good for 19 and a 1st down. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And that will go nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. Fourth down,
with that,
I don't
nigga.
chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense,
Good
too.
drive,
Make sure
gets them
that
inside
happens
the
because
5.
that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Third and long. It's locked. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 83 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
You got terrible luck. I'm glad, goddamn. I'm glad them mother died on you then because I needed that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Going deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 32 that time. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
He got the double activated.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And a Bengal first down.
Ready, ready. Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike Long. You're not ready. You're not ready.
I know he like, what the fuck this nigga just doing? Now he burning all the clock there. I'm taking it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready. Have the ending. Jump. It's our time.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Here we go. He's time to win. He's time to run. Check. Ball try. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. All day,
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he'll find Moreau here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's got his man, Boyd. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
He popped me. He popped me.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. We know what to do next time. We know.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Switch, move.
Luck now to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47. Play. Quo. Alert flare.
General West.
Slam. Shift.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. He'll get 3 up to midfield. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7. Our score.
I couldn't get back to do my adjustments in time. How we gonna start putting my 2-head monster? I got like a 3-headed monster. Nothing but a stable of these young niggas.
I'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And again, this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Quo. 56. Hey, Steve 6. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
From the gun on third down, Rock. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go imminent. What's my name?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Don't say nothing.
I got him, man.
Rock. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Luck on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Strong right.
Hey, switch gears.
Rush in. 11 neutral.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Check 52.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
Boys back, baby.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Good play call, offensive coordinator Devin.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I ain't taking no chances with this.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
Give me that!
Give me that! He's picked off at his own 47.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. These guys have got it
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
closing
That's my,
stages
I
of the
know why
first
though.
half.
I know why though. I know why though. You hear me?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at
that
it and go,
didn't
well,
Bush.
maybe
That
you
shit
take a
don't work
shot
on
here.
him.
Maybe you
I
get some
should have got
momentum
3
going into the
though. I
half.
should have got 3.
What's the flip side of
Okay,
that?
that's my
You do
fault.
something
Bad
crazy,
coach.
quarterback gets hit, ball comes
Bad
free,
coach.
and now you're down an even bigger
I should've
margin.
got 3.
Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear
What's
ready
the
for the
game telling
fight
us
ahead,
going
and
in,
we'll
man?
resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end
The
zone.
whispering. Every time she come around, you get the whispering.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You act like you be asleep or something. God.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
You
They're close
do.
game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Yeah,
They talked
right.
about
Get a win.
cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys,
Uh-oh.
we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win
Tyrone, I
this
gotta
game.
see Tyrone.
We'll see
He
if they
gonna
can
die.
pick it up.
Everybody got
We
to
have
die
not
by
seen
this
a
still.
whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing
Bro,
each
them
other's
folks that
moves
had me
all
locked
game
in. I
long,
had to call
and they've been
time.
on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson.
Oh, give me
And he
that.
fires one
You
that's
talking about him
intercepted.
gonna score?
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker,
Give
who
me that.
picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed,
Nah,
and not the
yeah,
tone
like
they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good
Catch
old
this.
days.
Look him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd
That John I
down.
put on you, that was nice. There you go. Not that one. Not that one. It ain't in it. It's in there. That's it.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Sanders' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards
supposed to
and
get
then come
7
up with
there,
just
though.
3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please
Supposed to get
salvage something
7.
out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, tight end. Let's go. In here now.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
What am I doing? This man got Tavares
From
Jackson.
midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, he caught
Open
that.
man is lost, complete.
And
he's got this
just
down
look at that
almost
right
to
there.
the
That is
20 before
amazing.
he's dropped. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 50, check 50. Watch the safety creep.
Now a give, right side. It's Newman.
No, sir. I won't give it
A
to you
nice
like that.
pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Yes, sir. Don't let him get nothing.
So easy.
You got to earn all
tackle
these.
him behind the line.
You got to earn
It's a
all
loss
these.
of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now for the point after. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece.
Here we go again.
17-17 the score. All even to this
Even if
point as
got
the
what?
kicks away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, come on.
Here's Love. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Watch the slant. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
On first down, Love. Blitz coming,
Really?
and down he goes. Carl
What the fuck
Lawson
the running
has
back
now
go out for?
recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the
That man
football.
got
Led
10
to a
sacks.
sack.
It is just
That's
a
really
fourth
difficult to
game.
do in today's
That
NFL
he
with all
been
these
in the sack
gazelles
every
running
goddamn
around
game.
that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Check. On. 12.
To try again after the sack. Luck. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time.
Damn, I didn't even see that.
And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Dog, do you know I didn't even see that man over there?
For a Cincinnati score.
At all.
A big play there. 96
Period.
yards.
I didn't even see him. Period.
These guys are able to regain the lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Man, no, I ain't even.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
I threw the ball.
He goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A shotgun snap for Love. Escaping the pressure right.
Right back, bitch.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Right back, bitch.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, 85 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying.
What you got to say now?
I
know it.
Right out of the pocket.
Know it.
You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back.
I see you, Andrew. You playing for a new contract. I might give you a 1 year.
And a pretty good arm there,
if you do good right here, I might give you a 1 year. You're retired still. Had some bad years coming out of your retirement, you know.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's
we know where you're going.
Defense,
we know where you're going.
They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Mixon running right.
Fumbled it.
Near the 40 to the 39. Now in Pittsburgh, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Jackson on first down.
Thank you. Go the other way, Neil.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
To right around the 38-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take.
We're going right back to you. You already got it.
And everything is flipped in the other direction.
Going right back to you.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
And the Steelers first down. 11. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, Delta.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And
Oh,
this
he
is
caught
going to be
me.
intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked
He
off.
caught
And he's
me.
going to be stopped on a
What?
return at his own 3-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson. And
No,
that will
sir.
be incomplete.
No,
They
sir.
weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th
Good
down.
D.
The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Ride, 40! 56! Hey, keep it up, keep it up! Quo. Watch Twilight, 64, weak! Check 5!
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And it's Michelle once again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Let's go, Mexico! Go ahead.
And the blitz does come. He's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted.
How?
By Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check the backer.
Make sure I know wide receiver.
Now again, right side. Newman, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down, Mixon. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch, switch, switch. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Man.
To throw is Jackson from the gun on 3rd down.
Yes,
and
sir.
tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Exit, exit. Exit. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike's 50. Mike.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete.
Yes,
Devin
sir.
Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right?
Let's
Or do
go,
the analytics
Sony.
take into account the game situation,
Should've stayed
where we
in,
are,
though,
all
Sony.
those things. In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little
You
bit more
out, you
interesting.
steep.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Push him back. Push him back.
And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 11 Z. Gonna be a long day on this.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check it out,
49, check 49, check 49.
And to give this time to the tailback. And
Yes,
they step him
sir.
short of the first as he can only get to the 20. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
11. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Go, go. Wide, wide, wide. Get wide.
25, check 25, check 25.
Following the penalty, Michel. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Check out 390. You better bring it.
Slam. Check 24.
On second down, Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Check three. Whip.
John Wright.
Tight dog.
12. On.
Bang. Alert three.
6-6. Full it high. Reggie. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Go ahead.
And he'll give it here to his running back. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I'm going to call a timeout. You know, no, I ain't going to even call no timeout. Burn that bitch down. Kick me old Philly.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, I ain't giving you no time, Marvin. None. I come to take the division back, baby. Tell them I said it here. I know you don't like that. I know you don't like it. You hear me? We know.
Center's kick is
we
good.
Know.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I'm bringing them boys out there now. What's going on, Emmy gun? Head.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So that'll set the offense back 5, make it first and 15.
Took the penalty. That's cool.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
I see you look. You had too many turnovers,
so for Pittsburgh,
but I see you.
It's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
I see you, Juju.
Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get 2 rushing TDs, get 2 interceptions. Oh, I see you, Andrew. Let's get you ready. I might. You threw too many.